Okay, we're back with game three now, but Emerson at the top and Evan at the bottom. Evan's going to be on the play this time. Just looking at his hand, he does have the Shrum, and he has the Retract, so he's got the pieces that he needs. I'm just going to check Emerson's hand. Emerson, you can see he mulls to 5 to get that path. Yeah, we were talking about the Mox Opal just before in game two. The Mox Opal's critical. Sorry, the Stony Silence is critical for shutting down the Mox Opal because the Mox Opal gives him the red source of mana. But this is going. This one I think is not bad for Emerson because you can see from Evan's hand he's got nothing going on once that Edificer goes. And
I think coming here.
yeah, Edificer is actually gets you to draw on the cast, whereas the Pure Steel Paladin gets you to draw when it resolves. So Edificer is a bit better, but I'm surprised that Emerson is not going to path this right now because he's letting him draw a whole ton of cards. You can see the goal for Evan is just to continually find equipments over and over again. So he's only got one more equipment left as a cantrip. So he plays it now. If he can't find equipment now, which he can't, then it's the end of the turn. But the problem here for Emerson is he's got the Paladin, so even if he's going to path the Shram here, he can start it all over again because he's got the third land to play the Retract.
Interesting. Well, I'm sure you've already set this all up, but I'm in the running for grand champion if Evan can pull off wins here in modern and legacy. I'm a big fan of Evan right now.
Yeah. You can see here, okay, he's pathed the Shrum in the upkeep, but the problem here is that he has the Pure Steel, so and he doesn't have any white mana, so I believe Evan has got the win on the board.
Really?
Yep, this one's over, and he's got the Mox Opal just to rub it in, with no Stony Silence.
Explain to me how is he gonna win here?
So what he's going to do is he's going to play the Pure Steel Paladin, and then he's going to dump the Mox Opal. He's going to then play Retract to bring back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equipments. So now he'll play Retract, bring them all back, and he'll keep casting them one by one again and keep drawing cards for them. Storm counts at 2. The only way that he can lose this is if he fluffs 6 or 7 times in a row on drawing a cantrip.
Not guaranteed win, but
It's not guaranteed, but the chances of lose. I don't know why he's playing that silence. I think he's. I don't know what he's playing around there. There's no dispel, possibly. Okay, so he gets them all back. We can see from Emerson's hand that he's got nothing. And so here we go again. What he's looking for now is another Retract. There it is there. So he can keep drawing, and he's going to do it again and again and again, using the Mox Opal to bounce them. And what he really loves is to find other equipments off these cantrips.
looks like Emerson really should have. I think he should have passed the Stram.
He had to path the Stram right from the very start rather than do it in the upkeep because he let Evan draw about 5 or 6 cards off it. Okay, so now you see he's out of gas. He's got no more. Oh, he's got one more equipment. He'll dump that one as well. Storm counts up to 12. Finds another, so he can keep going. He just keeps doing this until he's out of gas. And now he's out of gas. Now he'll Retract with the Mox Opal and do it all again. Storm count up to 14, and what he's doing now is he's looking for a second Mox Opal because he needs 2 mana to cast the Grape Shot. Yeah, so
Wow, really cool. Was
yeah.
this turn? What turn?
This deck can actually win on turn 2.
Wow.
When it first came out, everybody was jumping up and down crying they wanted Mox Opal banned, but against the general meta, the deck is really weak. As long as you can kill the Paladin or the Shram, it can't do anything.
Right.
And you know, decks that run a lot of, say, Fatal Push or Lightning Bolts and so on don't have a problem dealing with this deck. But the problem is if you tap out, and you can see he plays silence as well. He do silence in the upkeep if he's going to go for the win. It's gone. It's game. So the storm counts at 21. So he's just looking for a second Mox Opal and a grape shot now. Does he have another retract? Let me have a look. Oh, he's got another retract. So and he's found a fourth retract. Storm
All right. So legacy.
It's all down. Yeah, it's all down to legacy, and Evan needs to at least. He's got a second Mox Opal now, so now he has to find the grape shot. It's legacy is bounces them all back at 25. He's going to do this all again.
Is there any chance he decks himself without having?
No, because he's going to find the grape. He's got the two Mox Opals in hand, and he's going to find the grape shot eventually. Once he finds the grape shot, he's going to stop doing this.
He accidentally doesn't play the second Mox, and the last card is grape shot.
I think he has more than one grape shot. He might have two. Because the other big weakness of this deck is Leyline of Sanctity. Once you dump that, then they have no response. I don't know if Evan brings in Disenchant from the sideboard. I haven't seen it here. Yeah, so Evan needs to take a point from Legacy, and he wins the Legacy Championship. So he's certainly got lots to play for.
Oh, okay.
Still going. He's down to 22 cards. Storm count at 32, so he's dead about 3 times over.
So as he finishes out, what's your take on season? What is it? Season 4? This is season 3.
Yeah, this is season 3. Yep. So
what's overall like? I know we added a lot of players, and there was some shuffling, and had to get rid of a division. So how do you think things are shaping up?
Yeah, there's actually Division 1 is going to be a bit bigger. We've lost 2 players actually that are regulars. They're not coming back. But with 3 people coming up, it's going to be, I think, 10 people in Division 1. So we add 1 player. Division 2 is going to be down a player. I think they're going to play with 9. And then the new player league is, I think it's up to about 10 players now. It's quite large.
Maybe he accidentally sided out the grape shot.
That's the only hope. At 38, yeah, and I mean, I played, as I say, I played against this deck about 2 weeks ago with the same. I was playing Spirits as well, and I can tell Emerson now he's just hoping that Evan somehow mucks us up and taps wrong, or that, because that's the only thing you can hope for. Plays the Mox, plays a Retract, gets it all back.
14 cards left in deck.
Yeah, it's. Surely he would play more than 1 grape shot, I think. He's already played the silence, so even if there was a dispel, it's not going to matter. This is long and painful. It's like playing against Lantern Control. Storm counts at 45.
10 cards left.
Where is it? Don't tell me it's the last one. We have to go through all this for the last card. Another silence. He's quite aggressive on the silence. There it is. He's got it now. Okay, so now he's going to have to play the Mox. Tap the Mox for 1 red, and then play the second Mox, and tap that, and grape shot. And he can do that. He can do that safely because, yeah. And concession from Emerson. There's the grape shot for 49, and we're going to Legacy to decide it all.
Dang.